my people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ezinnemwilliams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you are new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, lots of things are happening. On this Big Brother Niger street, and you know me, I am here to keep you guys up to date with everything that's been going on. Okay. So Sultana had this flyer out, and it's about Davido's concert. So Davido has been having this concert all different cities in Nigeria, and she had this concert and she attended actually. Now when this flyer came out, or she had this flyer rather, it's not concert. So when the flyer came out, a lot of her fans were like, wow, Davido had contacted her, she's going to be a VIP or something. And true to the flyer, Sultana was in Adamawa state. Yeah, I think that's the state. And she was there. Now, when at the concert, Davido was calling out different people that, their names were also in different flyers with Davido. And Sultana was not among those that were called out on stage. Now, this made a lot of Big Brother Niger fans, say, we sure say this thing is not some kind of cooking. Are you sure that this is actually true, that she was actually invited by Davido? And a lot of people started speculating a lot. In fact, the particular person put out this and said Davido wasn't even aware of her and the flyer. I told someone in her team, this is bad move, don't do this, because I asked 30 BG and they weren't even aware of her. She just had VIP backstage pass. So what's the flyer for? You could have attended and supported David without all that unnecessary buzz, but what's my own? I pass. I'm like, I don't think Sultana will stoop so low to actually do a flyer for an event that she is not, or she was not exclusively invited to. Now, I also would say that the people that were called out on stage, not all the influencers that were in or invited to that event were actually called out on stage. So I don't see the reason why, because she was not called out on stage, then you people are now saying that she fabricated the whole thing. Honestly, I do not think that she did that. And besides, she was backstage, for somebody to have that, probably she was invited. Yeah, I think I don't think this one is true. I think this is extreme cooking by fans. Yes, she was not called on stage, but I do not think that she fabricated this. But what do you think, guys? Let me know what your thought is. Do you think that Davido actually did invite her as somebody to influence for the show, or do you think that Sultana and her team fabricated this to the extent of actually creating a flyer? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, from one flyer to two other different flyers is the season of homecomings. The last time we actually saw this much homecoming was back in not even level up season. I think Shine Your Eye season. Yeah. Well, it's a whole lot of homecomings happening. Kola has done his own. Thelma is doing hers. Sultana even had her. She came to Abuja and all. Well, the ones we are going to be talking about in this video is that of Jason and Victory. You guys remember Victory. Let's start with Victory's own. So Victory put out this flyer. He is coming to Uyo on the 7th of November. And according to this flyer, the likes of Imisi, Joanna, Rude Boy, Denari, Koyin, Jason J, Dambos Kid, Zita, Culture, Isabella, Kanyikumi, Manson, they will be there to support him. According to this flyer, it says 13 housemates coming home with Victory, Akwa Ibom. Okay, now, to be very honest, I don't think all these housemates are going to be there. Like, when I saw this flyer, it's giving me, I don't know if you guys remember that year, that Tuoyo, you guys remember Tuoyo from Pepper Them season? He had this whole homecoming thingy, and he had Esther and a whole lot of them there, and it never did happen. Yeah, I think that that's what we're going to be experiencing in this one. Now, the interesting thing is that was slated for November, or that is slated for November 7th. Now, Jason J and his team put out his own homecoming. which is slated to happen on the 6th of November. Now, you remember that Jason J was supposed to be in Akwa Ibom, or is supposed to be in Akwa Ibom, with victory for his own homecoming. But Jason J's homecoming will be happening in Ibadan, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Ibadan or so. And some other people that were in that flyer are also in this flyer. Now we have the likes of Isabella, Imisi, Koyin, and K Bobo coming for Jason's homecoming. Now, I do not have an issue with this, and I don't know how they are going to be managing their logistics, being in Ibadan and then traveling to or being in Akwa Ibom, or being in Ibadan traveling to Akwa Ibom. I don't have an issue with it. Now, what a lot of fans are having issues with is the fact that people that Jason actually did, call his friends back in the house, people like Culture, people like Ruboy, they are nowhere to be found. Like, a fan took to Twitter to say, by the time Ratata, that is Jason, is done using winner and last man standing, even their fans will recognize them. Shocking how none of his buddies of life made it on that list and it didn't click. Another person says, I keep asking, what happened to Culture and Ruboy? He said those were his friends. Now, what happened? Now, people are like confused. What happened? Why didn't he put any of this? And now there is Koyin, there is Imisi, there is Isabella, there's Capable. People are now speculating that maybe, just maybe, Jason might be using them for clout. Ha! Well, let me not lie to you guys. I should believe that maybe, because that's the winner and that's the last man standing, and there's this whole booming, or there's this whole bromance that is happening between Jason and Koyin ever since they got out of the house. So it might be genuine, I don't know, but also it's looking like some kind of cloud chasing. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about gifting your faves. Oh my god, you see this gifting, it don't cause wahala for Big Brother Naija people. Okay, so Kola had his homecoming, and then when he got back, I did that video. A lot of his family and friends, they gave him gifts. Now, when he got back to Lagos, some fans also gave him 2 million naira. Like, these guys are cashing out on a high note, right? Now, Dede'S people, after gifting her 30 million naira for her birthday, gave her millions and millions of naira even when she got out of the house, decided, okay, this isn't enough. We want to do something, or get something to show that we are the old Dogo fan base. And they decided to do a phase 2 of her gifting, which they say will actually be a welcoming gift. They have not given her a proper welcoming gift. Now, this sparked a lot of outrage on Big Brother Naija streets. Other people, or fans of other housemates and fans of the show, came out to say, hell no, why are you doing this? You guys just gifted this girl 30 million some few weeks ago, or a few days ago. Why are you people still asking fans to donate? Now, the divas and Dede'S fans came out to say, mind your business. How is that your business? We are the ones that actually asked for this to happen. A lot of us never really got the opportunity to contribute or to give to her, and we said, you know what, salary don't enter, we want to contribute for Dede. We actually insisted. Now, also the VVIPs, or her VVIPs, and this has nothing to do with Dede as a person, mind you, they came out to say the fans were persuading, and we just had to do it. In fact, we actually delayed it because when they were asking for more opportunities to give, was just like a day after her birthday, and they were like, no, that would be somehow. They actually pushed this back. Now, this has sparked a lot of discussions, like, why is this happening? Is this really because you love her, or because you want to prove a point, and a whole lot more. Now, this is what I think about that situation, right? As long as it's not the Big Brother Naija housemate that comes out to say, please contribute for me, I honestly do not have an issue with it. It's the fans, it's their money. And people that are saying, oh, the economy, have you forgotten that most of the people that are contributing this monies for these housemates are not even Nigerians, and neither are they in Nigeria? So I think people should, calculate that and understand that it's not about the Nigerian economy. A lot of these people are Ghanaians. A lot of them are outside of the country, outside of the continent. So it's their money, and they choose what they want to do with it. As long as they were not coerced to, as long as, the housemate did not come out to beg for contribution. And also, I am not against housemate begging for contribution. contribution. But begging for contribution when they have already given you plenty, that is what I have an issue with. But none of these housemates so far have come out to do that well, except for Rude Boy, who came out to ask people to contribute, and he was sending his account number on that TikTok live.
Oh yeah, guys, account number is 07078035, because I cannot pronounce 3. Now why I call them together 35. So you dey hear me. The bank is GT Bank. GT Bank. Person don write down for TikTok. God bless you. 041-707-8035. The account is, the bank name is GT Bank. I am sending you 10 million now. Isabella, your mama. Guys, Isabella is live with me. I love you, Isabella George. Shout out to my sister. We rock the BB Ninja together. We gave you guys an amazing show. Everybody on that set, we are all winners. Trust me, 29 housemates gave you guys entertainment back to back.
Yeah, that was the one person I know that came out to beg housemates or to beg fans to actually donate for him. Now, if that is not the case, in this particular case, I don't see the problem here. It's the fans. They demanded it, they wanted it, so let them put their money where their heart is. And do I think they do it because they love Dede, or is it because they want to say, oh, we are the Odogu fan base and all? I think it's the combination of the two. I think, yeah, because whenever it comes to Big Brother Nigeria, everything turns out to be a competition. From giftings to polls to results of voting to fashion to endorsements, everything is a competition. So I feel like it's a mixture of both. But still talking about gifting. They say, they came out and said that there is this housemate too, that the fans came out and said, they gave the housemate 7 million naira, they gave the housemate pounds and all of that. All of them are lies. That is only the money cake that we saw that's actually the real money. The rest were borrow money. They went to go and borrow pounds just to cover shame, to save face. The 7 million was fake and all that. And I was not asking myself, which housemate did they give 7 million naira? And I say, pressure. And you know the crazy thing? The very day that, I think that was yesterday, that gist was flying around, Mensen was on live. So I don't know what, happened that he came on live at that particular time. But honestly, I don't know. Because I saw the transaction alert now. Yes, I know that Mensen, somebody had carried the initial money that they had saved to give him. Somebody carry and run away. One of these VVIPs. How can people just be that heartless? They're contributing money in your hand, not carry the money, japa. Anyways, that happened to him, and his fans now said, you know what, no matter what had happened, they also came out to contribute more for him. Now, this person is saying that all of them are audio. That's only the money cake that is the real money. I don't know what to say, but it is what it is. With these Big Brother Niger people, I've seen a whole lot. I mean, do you guys remember that? Yeah, white money. I don't know if you guys remember that after all the gifting and everything, they now started saying that everything is audio, that they had to go and print that check thingy, that it was fake, but they asked them to do it, that it was fake. I don't know if you guys remember. So with everything I've seen on this Big Brother Niger streets, you can never say never, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section. It's the Lagos Fashion Week, people, and your Big Brother Niger housemate has been represented. I mean, we saw Mide walking the runway. And then Dede had partnered with Don Julio yesterday at the Lagos Fashion Week. We saw Anita Oka walking the runway. We saw Beauty walking the runway. A whole lot of them are going to be walking the runway this season. And on that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinnemwilliams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.